Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be looking at a often unlooked aspect of algorithmic trading in cryptocurrency, and that is withdrawals and deposits. Now, withdrawals and deposits are important in algorithmic trading when you need to rebalance your portfolios across multiple exchanges. If you're doing anything such as cross-exchange market making or arbitrage, you will often end up with a position which is rather long on one exchange and short on another exchange. And for that reason, you might need to move funds, be it fiat money such as USD or coins such as BTC and ETH, from one exchange to another. However, the fees can vary from one exchange to another and also depending on the network that you use. So today we're going to be looking into how you can find the cheapest way to move your funds from one exchange to another. Let's dive into it. So what we're going to do is start by importing our necessary libraries in Python. That include CCXT and Crypto Pandas. Once we have done this, we're going to initialize an object for each of our three exchanges of interest. Today, we're going to take, for example, Binance, Bybit, and OKX. In order to find the optimal network, you will need to add your API keys and API secrets. Once we have done this, for each of the exchanges, we will need to fetch the currencies using this fetch currencies method from the CCXT exchange object. And we will get a data frame which we will be able to concat using this PD concat function. And once we have put all of this together, we get this one nice data frame here called currencies, where we get the name of the network of interest, as well as whether or not the method is active, whether we can deposit through this network, whether we can withdraw from this network, and the fee associated with using this kind of method. So for instance, here we see that we can use the Ethereum network to move the AGLD coin with a fee of 2.47 exchange related to that network. What we want to do is very similar to our arbitrage video. If you haven't seen that video, by the way, go check it out using the link right here. You're going to want to look at one side where the money is moving from, and then look on the other side to where the money is moving to. And for this purpose, what we're going to do is we're going to query all of the networks where we can withdraw using this data frame query method. And then we're going to look at all of the networks where we can deposit using this query method, but instead we're going to look at deposit equals true. And as we can see here, we get a data frame containing the withdrawal methods. So here we see once again Binance network, which can be used to withdraw the near token from the Binance exchange at a network fee of 0.06. And then down here we can use the deposits to see that we can deposit on, for instance, ZKJ on the ERC20 network into OKX. And so now that we have these two data frames, what we can do is that we can merge one onto the other to see how we can move currencies from exchange A to exchange B. And for this reason, we're going to need to merge on the ID, so the coin in particular that we are using, and the network. So we are looking at how we can move funds for a particular coin using a particular network. And the other columns, we will simply append this withdraw or deposit suffix depending on whether the data frame that we are looking at is the withdrawal or the deposits. And just like in our arbitrage video, don't forget to filter out the rows where the exchange from which you are withdrawing is different from the exchange from which you are depositing. You don't want to move funds from one exchange back into the same exchange. And then as you can see here, we get this data frame where we can see that we can use the ERC20 network to withdraw from Binance into Bybit at a fee of 2.47, or we can use, for instance, Scroll to withdraw the Scroll token from Binance to Bybit at 0.2. Now, for instance, let's say we want to withdraw a particular coin, in our case Ethereum. We can just query the resulting data frame using this query method and filter out for ID equals ETH. And then now we can see all of the ways from which we can withdraw ETH. So if we were to look more closely, I see that we can remove Ethereum using the base network to withdraw from Binance into Bybit at a fee of 0.04. But if I want to withdraw at an even cheaper price, I can see down here that the BSC network from Binance offers a much lower fee, 10 times lower, of 0.50 and a 4. So if I were to withdraw from network A, which is Binance, to network B, Bybit, or Ethereum, I would rather use the BEP20 network than the Base or the ERC20 network, which are a lot more expensive. Now, we hope you guys found this video useful. Don't forget to check out our arbitrage video if you haven't already, and we will be sharing the code for this video, but we will be making this code exclusively available to our newsletter subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to our newsletter yet, well, the link is right here, and we will be sharing many codes as how you can improve your arbitrage, algorithms, and any of your cryptocurrency trading codes. Hope you guys enjoyed this. See you in the next one.